Hey, welcome back to my channel. I'm going to show you how I use ChatGPT to create enticing titles, enticing headlines that for my webinars and for my masterclasses. Okay, first thing I want to do is I want to create a new chat. I already know what it is that I want to be talking about. So what I've done is I've just given it a prompt to begin with. So I've got write a list of titles in English, create your first, this is the copy I want it to use, create your first signature coaching program and achieve 10K months. I obviously don't like that. It's got the elements of what it is that I want to say, but it's not coming across quite in the style that I want it to come across in. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use ChatGPT to give me lots of different ideas that I can play with. Now, normally what I would do is I would write out about 20 different headings, whereas ChatGPT does this in a matter of seconds. It's actually working a bit slowly at the moment, so I suspect there's a lot of people online. So let's have a look at some of the suggestions it's come up with. Building your signature coaching program for 10K monthly income, step-by-step guide to creating a successful coaching program, designing your signature coaching program from scratch, maximizing your coaching business, tips for 10K monthly income. I really like some of these, but they're not quite on point yet. Build your signature coaching program for 10K monthly income. Okay. From idea to reality, launching your 10K monthly coaching program. So there's lots of ideas here. So I'm mulling over, my brain is mulling over, how do I want these to change? So add in your first signature coaching program. Okay, let's see what it comes up this time. Your first signature coaching program is a step-by-step guide. Creating your first signature coaching program for 10K monthly income. I quite like that. Creating your first signature coaching program, tips and strategies. Your first signature coaching program from idea to launch. These are all brilliant headings. These are all brilliant headings. Let me just, your first signature coaching program is step-by-step guide to success. No, it's not specific enough. So let's put in transformational coaching programs. Take the second one. So I'm going to ask it to create a new list. So I've asked it to create a new list. Transformational coaching programs, creating your first signature coaching program. So it should bring this copy together. Transformative coaching programs, creating your first signature program for high income. From transformation to income, creating your first signature coaching program. 10K monthly income and transformational coaching, a winning combination. Designing transformational coaching programs that generate 10K monthly income. Okay, we're going a bit off. I feel like we're going a bit off track. So I haven't been specific enough with my instructions. Creating a signature transformational coaching program, strategies for success, transformational coaching programs for high income, a step-by-step guide, the road to 10K monthly income, launching your signature transformational coaching program. Oh, I quite like that actually. That's not bad. Building a transformational coaching program, tips and best practices. No. Transforming lives and income, creating your first signature coaching program. So The road to 10K monthly income, launching your signature coaching, your signature transformational coaching program. Let's play with you. You out of the way. The road to 10K monthly income, launching your first signature transformational coaching program. Okay, give me 10 more. Give me 10 more. Unlocking your potential, launching your first transformational coaching program for 10K months, the ultimate guide to launching your first signature transformational coaching program, transforming lives and income, the path to 10K monthly income, building your first transformational coaching program. It needs to have signature in it, but I quite like that as well. The road and the path I actually really like. Create a signature transformational coaching program, the road to success, 10K monthly income and transformational coaching, a blueprint for success. Not specific enough. Your first signature transformational coaching program, a roadmap to 10K monthly income. This one I like. English? Oh dear. If only I could spell. But in English, I think it's probably the same. Yep. Okay. It is already in English language. If you are looking for different variation of the title, please let me know and I would be happy to ask. Let's do this and see. I think it will just give us a list of 10 more headings. So transforming your coaching business, launching your first signature coaching program for high income, 10K monthly income. I mean, this is just incredible. Okay, so you get the idea of what it is that you need to do. So come into new chat. And then what we've done here is I've just started off very simply, write a list of titles in English. Oh, I'd already put English. And then I've got my copy here of the words it is that I want to use. So it's given me a list. And then I've said, add your first signature coaching program, change it slightly. Then I've said, create a new list, transformational coaching programs, creating your first coaching program to combine the copy. It's given me a new list. Hasn't quite hit the mark. So I like the road to 10K monthly income. Give me 10 more. It's given me 10 more. I've asked to put it in English, which I'd already done, but it's told me if it wanted to give me different variations, I could do that. And then what it's done is it's given me a list of other titles it is that I can potentially use. Now, this would have taken me ages if I was doing it using my own head. This has given me lots of ideas. What I suggest you do is once you've picked out the one that you like, that you want to work with, is that you just do a quick search in Google and see what else comes up, just to make sure that it's not being overly used. It's unlikely, it's very unlikely, but you want to make sure that the copy is that you're using is as unique to you as it possibly can be. So there are different elements in here that are unique to me. And then when you put them all together, they represent my business. So your first coaching program, 10K 10K months with your first coaching program. Transformational coaches, that's the target market. This can be used for business or personal. So you can get really specific. You can play around with how to create titles. And some of the other things that you can do as well is you can go and create a new chat. This is just playing around. And you can have a look at some of the other prompts. So I'm using AIPRM. I'll put a link below so you can have a look. So I've already got title in here. So I've picked copywriting, I've picked all, and the top. If I could do the latest. Hasn't actually, oh yeah, it has changed it slightly. So SEO optimized article, it's not going to, oh, here we go, title, description, and generator. Oh, I have to go back and just copy this text because I have already, here we go. Let's just go back a second. So into new chats. See, these are all the different prompts. Because once you've got these titles, what you can then do is you can create a presentation, which is what I'm going to do. That's going to take me a little bit more time because I need to think about what it is that I want to go into the presentation. I don't want to use GPT chat to give me the list of step-by-step bullet points. What I want to do is create my copy, create the bullet points, and then ask it to create the presentation. So it's still from my copy, it's my ideas. So you can play around with different prompts. So this is giving me a description. It's giving me a breakdown of different things I can cover. It's even giving me what I can price it at. That's quite incredible. The nice thing about this is you just think of it in terms of research, in research templates it is that you can use, that you can think about how can I adapt this to my business. I wasn't expecting this to come up with as much content as it has. So step 1, title, 10K roadmap, signature transformational coaching program. Keywords it is that I can use. Description it is that I can use. So again, it's just giving me more and more ideas that I can play with. But you can get overwhelmed with information quite easily here. Very easily. So I think you are better off being very clear, being crystal clear about what it is that you want to achieve when you go on to ChatGPT, because otherwise you'll do what I've just done and you'll find yourself just getting distracted and overwhelmed, and you can go off track. So I know this isn't for me, so I'm just going to delete it. While it's very good, it's not what I want to focus in on. So be really careful of just doing what I have done. This might be a better one. So your first signature coaching program. So I've just picked another prompt and it has given me the same thing back. Continue, see if it makes a difference. There you go. So if you get stuck, if it freezes, you can just press continue. And there's some other instructions down here that you can use. So if you're looking to make a significant income as a coach, this program can provide you with the guidance and tools you need to achieve your goals. With a focus on transformational coaching, you'll learn how to help your clients make meaningful changes. I don't like this copy at all, but just because I don't like it doesn't mean to say that I can't work with it. I can absolutely work with this. I can change this copy. But again, it's taken me off track again. So I think the way we did it to begin with was the best way, was to start with your own prompt and think about the keywords. What is it that you want to talk about? What is your masterclass or your webinar about? And then put the keywords in, ask it to create a list, and then keep going through the list, creating lists until you have the one that best fits your brand, your identity, and the message it is that you want to get across. I mean, these are all pretty good. Some of them just need tweaking. So I really liked your first signature transformational coaching program, a roadmap to 10K monthly income. From idea to launch, the ultimate guide, transforming lives, the journey to 10K monthly income, launching your first signature transformational coaching program. You know what? I'm going to go with that. I really like that one. That's going to be the name of my next masterclass webinar. Any questions? Pop them below. But can you see how easy this is? Can you see how it just saves you mountains and mountains of time? And you just need your initial ideas and to be brave enough to play around with the words and to play around with this system, because it is really going to help you become a much better writer. It's going to help you to connect with your audience much more deeply. You're going to be much more on point. But the key is to absolutely think about what are the key elements that you want in the title. No one else can do that but you. You know what it is that you're talking about. Yeah, any questions? Pop them below, pop your titles below. I'd love to see if you've been playing with ChatGPT and see what you're coming up with. That would be awesome. And yeah, it's just a phenomenal marketing tool that we get access to, which is really going to help us, I think, really take our coaching into a completely different dimension, because it gives you that freedom of creativity, which you can sometimes get, you can sometimes feel stifled, especially being dyslexic. It can be hard to bring words together, even though I've written 4 books. I haven't tried a book on this yet. That'll be interesting. Writing a whole book on ChatGPT. It's possible. It's absolutely possible. Anyway, I digress. I'm going to love and leave you. And if you've got any questions, just pop them below.